Hi,
Hi,
Taurus. Welcome to Twin Oracles. Thank you for being here. Thank you for stopping by and watching us here on YouTube. We are totally grateful and thankful to each and every one of you. Taurus, thank you to all of you that subscribe. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your likes. Thank you for sharing this video with loved ones. Smash that like button. We are trying to get this video up 1,000 likes. So thank you for being part of the Twin Oracles movement here on YouTube.
Also, for those of you who have not yet subscribed, now would be a perfect opportunity to subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell so you are notified of upcoming videos. We would truly be thankful and grateful for this, as it costs you nothing and it means the world to us.
All right, Taurus. This will be a general reading for you. Please welcome the messages that resonate, leave behind what does not, follow your intuition first and foremost, and always follow your heart. This will be a timeless reading. Whenever this video finds you, whether you watch it today, a year from now, a few years from now, it doesn't matter. Have faith and trust in the timing of watching this video. That's when it will most resonate for you and with you once you find this video. And please, we invite you to reverse the roles if and whenever need be. For example, let's say we say that you will be receiving a new job. Perhaps it's not you receiving a new job, but perhaps a loved one around you is. So that's what we mean by reverse the roles if and wherever need be. Today we will be working with the Sanctus Concordia Tarot deck, as you see here. Linked down below is a link where you can take advantage of a 10% savings on anything that you should want on Chris Lee's website, whether it be the Sanctus Concordia Tarot deck or anything else in between. We'll also be working with Wheel of the Year Tarot. And with all of this being said, let us hop on into your reading, Taurus. We hope life is treating you well. We hope you are receiving many blessings and wonderful opportunities. From our heart to yours. First card out, we have the Ten of Wands. Second card out, we have... Wow, this is interesting. So for some of you, you've been in a very stressful situation. Perhaps there was some kind of burden or responsibility placed upon you. And this has been heavy, okay? To tell you the truth, it has been extremely heavy. It could have been some kind of oppression, someone trying to keep you down. It could be perhaps a very stressful situation of some sort. Something that perhaps you were dealing with in the past, perhaps is now resurfaced. But it feels as though with this Knight of Swords, it looks like you're coming out of that. You're moving on from this. You're up and out of this, okay? For some of you, you're letting go of some kind of responsibility. You're releasing someone out of your life that stresses you out. You're letting go of people that try to keep you down, people that try to keep you below them, people that make you feel so small, people that belittle you. You're letting go of some kind of burden, okay? And I feel like you're overcoming this burden.
It could also even feel like maybe there was someone who was sick, or a sick family member or a friend, or you were helping someone in need, or someone that needed assistance. And it could be that something is revealed where like there's some sort of help or assistance coming with that kind of frees you as well, gives you some more time and space to yourself.
You've received some kind of empowerment here, I feel. Some kind of drive, some kind of motivation, some kind of willpower where you're really coming into your power, Taurus, where you're saying enough is enough and no means no. I'm not sure what this situation is, so please comment down below and let us know what this situation is all about here, okay? You next have the Magician and the Five of Cups. And, you know, this is one of the reasons why we love, you know, working and reading tarot together, is because we love seeing things like this, where you have two of the exact same cards, but two completely different decks, okay? And it's kind of like, what are the odds, right? Because we don't have many cards out here. We have 5 cards, and 2 out of these 5 cards are the same cards, okay? The Five of Cups. Now, the Five of Cups pertains to some kind of guilt, shame, remorse, sadness, pain, depression, something pertaining to the past here, okay? For some of you, you could be presented with, or could have been presented, or are presented with hurts and pains from the past. It could be childhood pains. It could be inequalities growing up. It could be perhaps for some of you, you had parents where they favored and spoiled, you know, certain children over others. And that created this inequality within your siblings and within your family and within your household. Perhaps for some of you, you are visiting, going back home, and these emotions are surfacing and resurfacing from when you were a child. And for some of you, it could be overwhelming. It could be overbearing. And for some of you, you're coming to terms with the fact that you deserve better, and that this does not belong to you. And you could be, you know, communicating with someone that you do not want to engage with them any further, that enough is enough. It's been so many years, so much time, and you're not willing to entertain this kind of scenario any longer. So you're, in essence, creating a new reality for yourself and bringing in a different future for yourself, okay? These emotions are quite heavy. There's a lot of pain here. I can see that for sure. And it feels like you're processing.
And it's also making peace with the past, okay? Taking this opportunity to see things for what they are, acknowledge things for what they were, right? Acknowledge things for what they were of the past, seeing things for what they are now. So if there is kind of, you know, you're with, you know, your siblings and you're adults at this point in time in your life, you come together as adults, and your siblings, and this kind of brings up past pains, past hurts, then it's to see things for what they are. Perhaps you are different from this person or these people. So it's to see that, you know, you have perhaps parted, you've gone different ways, you've outgrown each other, however that resonates with you. Or perhaps there really wasn't much there to begin with because, you know, there was always rivalry as children, and as adults, it's still there, right? So it's to kind of see things for what they are and make peace with it. So okay, to let go of the past, to free yourself from the past, to let go of the past, and to make peace with the past now. Make peace with the past today, because you don't want this to haunt you tomorrow.
And this will allow you to move on from this heaviness, from this burden, from this inequality. This is very heavy energies here that we're picking up on.
But it's interesting because these are energies that, to kind of explain this to another person, what you went through or what you're going through right now, the person listening to this might not fully understand. This is something that you would have to go through firsthand to really understand how deep this is, how much it affected you then and how much it affects you today, right? Because these are energies that can't be seen. They can only be felt. And this can only be felt on a deep level if you're in it. Okay, and kind of expressing this to others, they might not fully get it. It might sound petty, but I don't want to say the word petty, but to another, it might come across as that way. But there's a lot of hidden subliminal messages, a lot of things in your childhood that was very hurtful, painful. Things were never fair. There was double standards. There was favoritism. There was a lot of mind manipulation.
And it felt like for some of you, some of this was intentional. Like these parents intentionally were hurtful towards one sibling over another.
To keep one sibling down in particular, right? To
oppress them, to control them, to take away and strip away their spirit and their soul, so that way that sibling was beneath the parents' ruling and their control. And that could have been you. And now you've grown up from this. You've grown out of this. You've moved on from this.
And it was also not just to be below the parents, but also be below the siblings. Yeah. To keep you last, to keep you down.
At all costs.
Keep you oppressed. And this was done in every which way imaginable, in every which way possible. If this is you, we are truly sorry for what you've been through, because we can feel this on a cellular level. And again, sharing your story with another, they might not fully understand or grasp this, okay? But this was intentional. This was everything that was ever said to you had meaning, purpose, intent. It was pre-planned, premeditated. by design,
Manipulative.
to keep you down below everyone and anything, was to keep you at the very rock bottom, never to get up again.
And please comment down below if this is your storyline. This is a sacred space, a safe place. We do want to come together as a community so we can help uplift each other, especially in such hard and harsh, sensitive situations such as this here, because this is very deep. For someone else, they might look at it and say, oh, well, that's superficial, nothing really happened. Maybe you're called a baby or a crybaby, grow up, or sensitive. And perhaps these narcissists would even tell you that, oh, it's in your mind, it's in your head, that's not what happened, it didn't go down like that, oh, you're too sensitive, etc., so on and so forth.
Or sorry you feel that way, or I'm sure you did something to deserve it. However this comes out, we want you to know that this is not in your head, and that this is not this is real. This is not an illusion. This is real. This really happened, and you did nothing to deserve this.
And we see you, and we hear you, and we feel you, and we want to know that, we want you to know that we're here for you. This was a lot. This was painful, and it still is painful. But again, the good news here is that I am seeing that you're moving on from this. You are taking back your power. Enough is enough. No means no. You are pulling your power and your energy back into you. You're taking back your confidence. You are lifting yourself up. You're picking yourself up. You're remaining positive. And there's this like turning point, this shift, this complete 180 that just spins you around and says, no, I'm done. You see that you deserve more. You see that you're more valuable than this, okay? And for some of you, if you did go back to your childhood place to even visit just temporarily, that's what brought this back up again, but you didn't have a choice. It's like for some of you, you had to go back for a reason. And when you went back for a reason, that's when all of this started coming up again.
And maybe you had to go back because someone was sick and you had to go visit that person. However, this is how it resonates. For some of you, I'm being compelled to tell you that, no, you're not stupid. And you're a very intelligent individual. Very intelligent. But perhaps you were told otherwise as a child. And I want you to know that you are and were and always will be the intelligent one in this story. And the people that called you otherwise are the ones that are less than.
And you are the black sheep. So comment down below and be proud of the fact that you are the black sheep. Claim it. I am the black sheep. Because society, because the black sheep are a minority, sometimes you feel isolated and alone and abandoned because people alienate you, right? And that is all by design. But I want you to see it in a different light and change your perspective. We invite you to see yourself as a black sheep in a beautiful way, in a positive way. Because if you are a black sheep, that means you're not like the dark. You're not like these lower vibrational people that are narcissists, okay? Or whatever you want to call them, okay? So claim it down below and say, I am the black sheep and I'm proud of being me. It feels like things are changing.
I also want to say I am the black sheep and I would rather be me than you.
Exactly. Beautiful. I love it. I am the black sheep and I'd rather be me than you.
Claim that down below.
You know, you've undergone so many sleepless nights. You've had a very difficult time sleeping at night. You've been so stressed out. All of this is by design, by the people trying to keep you down. But I feel like that's changing for you. I feel like you're now putting in the work to focus on you, to do you, to move on from this, but most importantly, to heal from this. And to heal from this in whichever way, shape, or form you can heal.
And the sleepless nights we're not just talking about sleepless nights today over perhaps having to go back to the homelands to visit someone. However, this story is related to you. It feels as though these sleepless nights are ones from childhood. Like you went many nights and many hours without sleep because of this trauma, this torment, this torture.
And most of you parented your parent. You were parenting parents that should have been the parents. So it was like there was a role reversal. You were not the child, you were the parent, okay? And I feel like you didn't know that then. And perhaps some of you forgot that that's what you would do growing up. But now being immersed in this environment once again, you realize, oh my goodness, I'm still doing it. I'm still parenting the parents. And you remember and realize, oh my goodness, not only am I doing now, but I remember I did that when I was younger also.
And I'm hearing for a select few of you, I'm hearing you watch this video and saying, oh my goodness, I didn't realize this before, but that's exactly what happened. I was the parent and they were the children or the child. Place this how it resonates with you. But for some of you, you're realizing this for the first time. You're watching this video and you're saying, oh my goodness, that's exactly it. I was never able to put in words, or I didn't understand how to place that, but that's exactly what was happening or what happened.
And the beautiful thing here is that you're ready to move on. You are letting go. You have let go. You're healing from this, and now that you know this and now you can see the truth now has set you free. And now, because you are freed from this and because you are moving on from this, and no means no and enough is enough, you can now see your future in freedom.
And if some of you are saying, oh my goodness, why didn't I ever see this before? Why didn't I know? How did I not know this before? How did I not see this before? I want to say to you, because it was well hidden. It was well hidden with words. And as they say, actions speak louder than words. But perhaps some words you heard as a child was, hey, your father loves you. Or, hey, your mother loves you. Or,
they're still your mother. They're still your father.
And your emotions were dismissed. Your reality, your complete reality was dismissed. Okay? So this was well hidden. None of this is any of your fault. You did nothing to deserve this. I do want to say that to you as well. And I want to make that very clear, that you were basically in an environment where you were the light and others around you were perhaps trying to dim your light. Okay, they were trying to keep you at the bottom of the barrel, trying to dim your light. And that's why this was done. But nonetheless, over the years, over time, it made you stronger. You're very intelligent. It has made you stronger. You are the person that you are today because of this. And your strength and your resilience and your grit and your courage is more than you know of. Okay? Wow, this was very deep. I was not expecting these messages to come out the way they did. I do want to say, as we've mentioned before, both my twin and I, is that you've got this and you overcame this, and your resilience and grit is what got you past this. And you've outgrown the person that you were then. And you're a beautiful, smart, intelligent, amazing individual now. You are doing great things in this world. You have a very large purpose in this world as well, whether you're aware of this or not. For those of you who don't see this or know this yet, you will know this in the near coming future. Okay. And for those of you who are living on purpose and fulfilling your mission, congratulations. See the past as something that built character in you today. So, wow, we love you ever so much. We are sorry about everything that you've been through. This was a lot. It was very heavy. Again, it's something that unless you would have had to been in the shoes to fully understand the deep level that this is in. So,
Taurus, we're so proud of you for coming out stronger than ever before. You've got this. Some of you are moving away. If you're not moving away, you're definitely moving on. There's a new beginning here for you. You're taking back your power. You're living in purpose, living in passion. This is beautiful energy for you. Expect the best. And you're moving on here from this situation. So Taurus, we love you. Thank you for watching. Please hit that smash button. We're trying to get past 1,000 likes. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And also thank you for subscribing. We do want to, our goal is to have over 1,000 subscribers on our channel. So thank you to each and every one of you for watching and for subscribing. Again, it doesn't cost you anything to subscribe, and it means the world to us. So thank you for all of your love and all of your kind support. Until the next time, Taurus, toodles. Bye for now.